All right, people, all right. We got your boy, All Out of Mercy here with an exclusive. Thank you for watching Lukey TV. You know what I'm saying? We keep it Lukey and give you the news you can use. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I got a interview with the hottest international artist. You know what I'm saying? He's versatile, man. He's making noise. If you don't know, Mr. Diamond Plus. What's going on? What's going on?
Again. Big up and greetings to my brother Lukeydon. What's going on, my boy? Ain't nothing. We over here chilling. Motherland. Happy New Year to you and greetings to the whole Lukey Nation, Lukey TV, everyone that's viewing in. I am Diamond Plus, now called Mr. Intercontinental.
Mr. Intercontinental.
Yeah, man. So how's everything?
Yo, everything is blessed, man. Happy New Year's to you, bro, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I miss home, man.
Success, man. I see you doing big things over there. For those who don't know, Diamond Plus, you know what I'm saying? We had an interview from before, you know what I'm saying? We catch him back up because he's back in the motherland, which is Africa, Gambia, I believe so, right?
Yes, sir. Gambia. Smiling Coast.
All right. He just left the States, you know what I'm saying? And this is his second time, I believe, out there, right?
Correct.
And
second go around.
Every time you go out there, man, it's supposed to be like one week, you know what I'm saying? Then it goes to 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. What's going on? Yo, why are you getting so much love out there? What's making you stay there, man? You gotta elaborate and tell the people some things you experienced out there, how the career going, movement with the music to what? Let us know.
Yeah, man, I definitely love it. It's funny that you say that because I be saying that to myself too. Like, I plan to come here for 2 weeks and return back home, and then there's like so much other opportunities and different things that's coming to you. People want to book shows here, there. You know what I mean? So it's tough to just leave within 2 weeks' time when everything is just starting to bubble up. Sometimes I'll think to myself, I'll be a fool to do that. So that's one of the reasons why I'm more stuck here. For my first time coming here and upon achieving success within like literally 5 days of me landing in Africa, linked up with Attack. You know what I mean? We went to the studio, we vibed, we created a banger, 100 Tau. That song like take over the city over here in Gambia. You know what I mean? So there you have it. You know what I'm saying? And from since then, the love and just the vibe over here, like it just gravitates to me. I feel like I'm still in the Virgin Islands at the time when I'm here. You know what I mean? So it feels like home. It just feels like home. That's probably why I'm so easy to stay here. Everybody treats me with a lot of love. You know what I mean? It's ups and it's downs, but for the most part, it's great, man. I'm a rock star in Gambia.
I hear that. So they're showing you a lot of love out there, huh? So what would you say out there in Gambia, you know what I'm saying, Africa, the next side of the world? We get a lot of talk from people out here saying that Africans don't like African Americans or people who, you know what I mean, black people who come from America to come out there. Can you elaborate and tell us what it's like out there?
All of those is cap. That is all cap. Africa is home, man. Just like we say, to all black Americans and everybody of, you know what I'm saying, Caribbean descent and stuff, I encourage you greatly to all take a trip, get your passports, come to the motherland. This is your home. You're being miseducated and misled by the media and different things in America about what goes on in America, in Africa. You have to come here and see what's going on for yourself, and it will change your perspective on a lot of things. Just like my friend just coming over here, Romy flew over here to come see my concert, and like what he thought of Africa is totally different. Like you would say, upon being here and the love and you know what I'm saying, just the environment is like it's like home. So that's why I kind of like, you know what I mean, really, really love it over here, man. The food, everything is good eating. You know what I'm saying? Like you could basically do everything you do like in America. It just don't have like McDonald's and Kentucky Fried and stuff like that. I don't eat those things, so it don't matter to me. You know what I mean? But as far as good food, you won't starve in Africa. Once you have a little money in your pocket, you're not gonna starve in Africa. And even if you're broke, there's so much love and people eating food and cooking on the street. They will invite you to sit with them and eat. That's one thing they won't deny you is food.
Good out there, huh?
So I like that. Yeah, man. I sit down with the Africans, them, and you know what I mean, the local Gambians, I will eat from the bolivar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would eat from the bolivar with them.
That's the next thing, man. This guy's been out speaking all the languages out there. I see you. I heard you got one song out there where you're like expressing and everything from like American into their language, man. I thought that was pretty cool, man. Can you go into that and how that happened and how you picked up so fast on the language out there?
Because that's a good question. The reason why I'm kind of picking up fast in the language because my mind is like a computer. It's like if I hear something once and I like the sound of it or whatever, I'm interested to know what is the meaning or why you say that. But most of the time, I'm picking up on the language because the reaction that people may make and while someone is speaking, I could understand what they said. I will repeat to them and tell them in English what I think they just tell the person. They will be like, yeah, man, you got it, man. You get to the language, Diamond. You know what I'm saying? So with just that and just me knowing vibes, I pick up on that a lot. You know what I'm saying? So when I go out and let's talk to people now, I'd tell them, don't speak to me in English. Talk to me in Wolof or talk to me in Mandinga so I could learn the language. I don't need to learn English. I already know English. You need to learn English. So a lot of them just talk to me in Wolof. You know what I'm saying? You greet them, boom, how you doing? Some of them is an Islamic country too. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of Muslim here. So I will be greeting a lot of people by them saying assalamu alaikum, I'm saying alaikum salam, night cool and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? To say well, night cool is a different way of saying how are you doing? And you know what I'm saying? I'm all good. You know what I mean? So it's just a lot of different little things, and even the locals is like so surprised of how quick I catch on to the language. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's definitely crazy. And as far as the song now, "Cool It Down," that's the name of the song that you're referring to. I just wanted to get my own identity in the Gambia. Aside from people knowing me for the big song with Attack and stuff like that, I feel like they need to know who I am as an artist myself, but I still want to capture my vibes and my experience in the Gambia. So that's why I made that. I've been through a lot here, especially with like the cops and stuff like that. You know what I mean? They like to shake you down, harass you about different things, but that's like the norm in the Gambia. So with me going through all these experiences, I just put it into my music. You know what I'm saying? And reflect it back to them. So I will just like remember words that they tell me of how to say certain stuff and apply it to the music. Or I may have one of my boys them in the studio with me too, and I'll be like, yo, how you say this in Wolof or Mandinga? And they will tell me, and I will keep repeating it until I get it in my head that I could say it myself comfortably. So that's what I would do, and I would change the song. Like the new song, how I start the lyrics and cool it down. It says, look at them, look at me, look in the mirror, tell me what you see. It's the same black blood, black energy. Lukeydon to the nation, they here with me. Holla guy, Nahalma, Hola Setobi, Nawagma, Langagis, Nagadef. These the word of the Gambian languages. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how I put the lyrics together in the verse. But I'm literally telling you what I said in English first. I repeated it back to the bottom in their language. So now they now picked it up and they even more like, hold up. He just said what he said up top, you know what I'm saying? Back in our language to explain to even Americans and people who may not know of the culture. I just want to deepen it because it's very interesting to me, you know what I mean? So with me making this intercontinental album, I want to like expand on that and even broaden my knowledge and show Gambians, see, you know what I mean? How much I'm picking up in their culture and really observing it in my music and stuff. That will help me to grow more even over here. Like everybody we play the song for or they hear it, they're like, yo, that song is gone. They can't wait to see the video. So I know it's gonna do numbers on its own. You know what I'm saying? We just have to promote it and get it out there. So look forward for a real crazy, crazy, crazy type of album.
Thanks for tuning in. You're tuning in with the news you can use. I be your boy, Lot of Mercy. Oh, Lot of Mercy. I'm here for those that's thirsty. So sit tight. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we got Diamond Plus, who's an artist out here, one of my actual close friends, you know what I'm saying? He's part of the whole Lukey brand. You know what I'm saying? And I would say he's the ambassador out there doing his thing, keeping us global. And I want to let y'all know, because like a lot of people don't understand that we ourselves can go out and make these own connects ourselves without needing other people. It's like how there's so many businesses being built with young entrepreneurs and they're learning to actually go towards the source instead of the resource. So in America, we mostly have resources. You want sneakers, you got to go through Nike, you got to go through Reebok, Adidas, right? And then we got these what we would call no-name brands, but you know what's funny? That 90% of them is made in the same factory in China, as we don't make these things here. So even the same Jordan, there's a whole documentary out there that the same factories that make Jordans was also making sneakers for Payless. So until you put that name on there, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? These are the manufacturers. You know, so yeah. So nowadays we can go out and tap into different sources and we can become the resource to others, and we can expand our businesses. And that's what's going on. Diamond is out there in Africa, and he's setting up his own tour. So he's been out there. It's been months at hand. He's hitting all these different venues, putting up his own money and doing these things. Besides from the clubs where he actually booked and did his own thing, people are actually booking him also. So what I'm basically saying is that people will add on with you, man. They're gonna want to do business with you, and he's definitely showing forth that, that all it takes is that dream, the goal, and then the drive. You got to go ahead and do it, and that's Lukey to me, man, Lukey brother.